If you were nervous, it didn't show." "Not nervous," I said, excited. She leaned across the curved, purple, formica-topped reception desk, pushing aside an improbable arrangement of glitter-sprinkled lavender poinsettias. "Okay, tell me everything," she said. "You still dating the hot cop?" The hot cop in question was Detective Pete Mondello, and the answer was a resounding yes. Still dating, still a cop, and definitely still hot. I caught her up on recent day-to-day happenings in my sometimes ordinary, sometimes very strange life, carefully omitting the stranger parts. "Aunt Ibby is going to London for the holidays," I told her. "Her friend Nigel invited her when he was here last year." "Oh, good for her. But does that mean you'll be alone for Christmas?" "Not alone," I said. "Orion will be with me. And anyway, Pete's sister and brother-in-law have invited me for Christmas dinner at their house." "That'll be nice," Rhonda said. "Did you know that the Doanes are inviting everybody to a Christmas Eve party here at the station?" "Got my invitation. I'll probably go. Sometimes Pete volunteers to work on holidays so that officers with kids can be with their families. That meant there was a pretty good chance I'd be spending Christmas Eve with my friends at WICH-TV. New Year's Eve is always reserved for Pete, though." It didn't take long for Rhonda and me to catch up on each other's lives the way good friends can, and by 10:15 Francine already had the mobile van parked in front of the building, engine running and heater cranked up when she phoned. "Ready to roll, Lee? If this snow doesn't stop, you'll have to do your interview with the old guy indoors instead of in front of the fancy-ass mansions." I glanced at my watch. She was right. We'd be a little early for our appointment, but if Mr. Eldridge wanted to give viewers a peek at some wonderfully decorated old homes, we'd better do it right away before blowing snow made filming difficult. I said goodbye to Rhonda, pulled up the fake fur collar of my plaid wool jacket, plunked a knit hat over red hair gone wild, and hurried downstairs. The snow had picked up in intensity, not the soft, fluffy kind, but the icy, face-stinging variety. I hurried along the sidewalk to the waiting van, pausing only to stuff a few dollars into a camo-painted kettle manned by a bell-ringing Santa with an obviously fake beard and a just as obviously genuine smile. I climbed into the passenger seat. Let's roll. It's not far from Derby Street to Washington Square, so within minutes we pulled up in front of what one might describe as a stately brick home. A discreet black and gold sign over an exquisite Samuel McIntyre carved doorway identified it as Historical Charities of Salem. The annual holiday walk was just one of the numerous fundraisers Albert Eldridge chaired throughout the year. Some of the proceeds went to maintenance and restoration of Salem's many historical sites and buildings. Other funds supported veterans' causes, aid to needy families, a community bookmobile, my librarian aunt's favorite, and, especially at holiday time, toys for kids. I felt honored to be able to meet and interview such a prominent and important citizen. While Francine remained in the van, making camera, sound, and lighting adjustments, I climbed the stairs to the handsome front door and, following instructions posted on the glass inset, entered the reception areas without knocking or ringing. A cushy oriental runner on a polished hardwood floor led to a massive mahogany desk, where a diminutive gray-haired woman welcomed me with a smile. A fragrant Scotch pine Christmas tree with Victorian-themed ornaments stood to one side of the desk, and a tall wing chair upholstered in green and gold stripes flanked the other. Several comfortable-looking club chairs were arranged attractively around the long room. Only the white plastic-topped metal table next to the door seemed out of place. An untidy row of cardboard boxes, canvas bags, and plastic tubs, all filled with a variety of items, were spread across the top. More boxes were piled beneath the folding legs. I saw canned goods, cake mixes, shampoo bottles, candy bars, detergents, packages of diapers. A pile of stamped envelopes in a wire basket marked